Jonathan, we had results today from William Hill, and their shares are trading down 7%. Can you tell me what happened?
Well, the main takeaway from the results was that they were hit by sharply higher tax rates. So the government has changed two aspects of the taxation of betting companies. One is that the fixed odds betting terminals, these machines inside betting shops, now they have to pay tax on the revenues from those at a higher rate. And secondly, there is now this thing called a point of consumption tax, which is a 15% levy on bets made by UK consumers. And take those things together, they ripped about £44 million out of William Hill's profits for the first half of this year, which obviously made for quite a big chunk out of operating profit.
Right, and these taxes presumably are hitting all the other players as well. So what's the industry look like? They
are indeed going to hit all the other players. They're an attempt actually to sort of level the playing field between offshore operators and the UK-based ones. But as you say, they will affect all players in the UK. I think the broader story in betting generally has been this sort of longer-term transition. So the old-fashioned way of betting, where people went into betting shops and filled in bits of paper and handed over money, that is in gradual decline. And first of all, the betting companies offset that by installing these fixed odds betting terminals in their shops, which were a great money spinner for a while, but the government is now cracking down on those. And the next big thing is the move online, so to tablets, to computers, to smartphones, to in-play betting on sports results. There have been very, very strong growth rates in online over the past few years, but there are some signs now that the pace of that growth is trailing off a little bit. And so the question then becomes, what is going to be the next big thing for the industry?
There's been a lot of consolidation recently in the betting industry in the UK. How does William Hill play into that?
Well, there has been consolidation. So earlier this year, or just a few weeks ago, we saw Coral and Ladbrokes, the two other big players on the UK high street, getting together. In the online space, we're also seeing a battle over a company called bwin Party Gaming. So with all of that going on, William Hill did try to buy 888 Holdings, which is another online gaming operator, earlier this year. It didn't succeed in doing so, and is now saying that it doesn't need to do a big deal. It is already the UK's market leader. It thinks it can plough on alone. It did make a small acquisition today. It bought a near 30% stake in an operator of online lotteries, but clearly that's not a transformative deal in the way that spending 700 million to buy 888 would have been.
Okay, so we'll see as they go ahead if they can go it alone or with small acquisitions, and how they're going to compete against the big two players getting together. Thanks very much.